Terputus untuk Mas yang sudah beli. Ups. Type in YouTube's. Okay, sorry for the technical problems. So we will try to continue about our topics about what is it? Eno Audina Mulyono. Eno already here, so we will continue with Eno. We will continue with Eno, and sorry, Eno. Okay, Eno, you have to can you repeat again? Okay, so we will try again for this. Sorry for inconvenience situation. Yeah, I don't know. In the middle of your presentation, still a little bit like cutting the networks, and I cannot join with the same meetings ID again. I don't know. So I try. We will use Bing Active WGM's Zooms now. So Eno, time is yours.
Okay. Where was I? Okay. Saya boleh share screen-nya lagi?
Iya. Iya.
Kayaknya belum bisa share screen. Oh, okay. Okay. Looks like I can really share my screen for now, so I'll just go on. So I think we already see that for my
sorry, Eno. You can try again. Share your screen.
Yeah. Okay, let me try. Okay. Okay, it's already working. So I'll just start right away. So we already at the 4 points of the first method. always start your class with fun activities. So I'll just continue to the second method. The second method is called do not tell them anything. The meaning behind this word is that don't tell them anything. It's like you can give your student something like maybe a video or a picture, and don't just let them know what is the pictures of the or the video is telling you about. You can just make them guess what it is. Like maybe it's a picture of a bird, and then you let them describe what it is. Like maybe the bird has different color, or maybe what kind of bird it is, and so on and so on. And then we can go to the third point. The third method, I'm sorry, is resources are flexible. What the meaning behind this is that if you have picture, like maybe a picture of a monkey in the middle of forest, you can show it to them, and then depends of the what kind of student that you're teaching. Like maybe if you are teaching an elementary school, you can make them name the things in the pictures. Like maybe what kind of animal is this? It's a monkey, and so on and so on. And then if it's a high school student, you can make them describe what the monkey is doing, or maybe what kind of activities on the background of that picture, and so on and so on. And then we can start to the fourth method. The fourth method is teaching is like an onion. So when it comes to teaching, you can just teach everything to the student. You have to understand what kind of student that you are teaching, what kind of levels that they on, and so on. Teaching is like an onion. It's like you have to start from the easy mode. You have to start from easy, and then you can go to the medium, and then you can go to you can go to hard after that. So you have to understand what kind of student that you are facing for in your teaching moment. And then you can go to the last method. The last method is called creating a special moment. By creating the special moment, you have to make an activities that the student can relate, or maybe the student can remember it for the rest of their life. So they won't easily just forget everything that you just taught to them, and then you can move on to the next teaching. Well, I already described these 5 easy methods to teach English, but there is um, a question for us. How about the adults? How is this method can really work with the adults as well? For the answer is that it depends how the adult is thinking, and what kind of level that we can understand the adult is. So there is method to teach an adult, but first teaching an adult is really different from teaching like the usual student that we can map. The difference is like they are usually, well, they're older, of course. The range that I take is like 23 to 25 years old. And then by teaching an adult, there is two syndrome. Oh no, there is two basic that we should know about adults. So an adult is can be called as imposter syndrome. And imposter syndrome is when the adult is an have a syndrome when they become aware of their person. So when it comes to, for example, when it comes to little children, they usually don't know what it is, how, maybe for example, a pride. So when they answer something and they're false, it won't affect their minds. It's sorry, it's different from the adult. So when an adult make a mistake, they usually feel ashamed, or they maybe at, or they're, I'm sorry, or they maybe feel like down because, well, they're an adult, they're not supposed to be making mistakes. That's what they talk usually. And then there is an andralogical model. An andralogical model here is meaning that some adults maybe can understand beforehand what it is that they have been teaching. Like maybe, for example, they can understand a basic grammar, or they maybe already understand maybe like a specific vocabulary words, like something like that. That is what called andralogical model. And here is some breakdowns about the point above. So the adult usually their motivation is represented by the central importance of the successful learning. And then the teacher should be aware of work-related situation appealing to the adult life. I will explain this later. And then the lastly is to not need for teachers to do the camouflage. The camouflage here means that the teacher might be use a different method to teach an adult. Like usually, if you teach a student, you can use maybe a song or maybe use a games, but it's not necessarily work for the adult. Okay, so for the solution that I can present to you for this teaching method is that you can use a method they call TSLL method, or Translated Subtitles Language Learning. So this method is quite simple actually. You can use this method by just watching a video here, and then you can use a subtitle to teach your student how to learn about this. So I can explain how this works. So the method is working by, there is an L1. An L1 is called the mother language. So the mother language L1 is subtitles that made from the audience or a student's mother language. Like maybe if you have a student from Russia, the L1 should be subtitled with Russian language. And the second one is L2. L2 is an English subtitle. So how this works is that you have to present them an image or a video, and then you have to keep the video roll with the subtitles on. You have both of the subtitles on. You have both of them on. For the first one, you have to make the L2 active first. So you have to show them how the English progression works, the conversation looks like, and then you can show the L1. So it's kind of the opposite of what we were thinking. It's usually the mother language first, like, and then the English. For the TSLL method, you have to use the English first. You have the English first, and then you can use the mother language first. So from here, we can understand what is the kind of like a basic understanding of the how the English words pronounced are. So there is a certain benefit to these kind of methods. From the L2, like the subtitle from the L2, L2 here is the English one. The advantage of from the subtitle is that you can easily learn grammars. You can easily learn a new vocabulary. You can improve your reading, and then also you can improve your listening and pronunciation. And for the disadvantage of these kind of subtitles is that it's too advanced, of course. Like maybe it doesn't work for elementary school level or pre-intermediate level. So this only works for adults. That's why I choose this kind of method to make it work with teaching the adults. And then for the L1, this is why L1 is so important, because the advantage of using an L1 subtitles is that is to gain more interest from the students to watch the video, because if they watch a video that they don't understand what is the point is, they will get bored easily. So that is the use of the L1 subtitles. But the advantage of the subtitles is that um, every kind of country have a different grammars. Not everything have the same grammar, of course. So when it comes to L1, you can learn anything but the meaning of the video itself. So you can learn grammar, you can learn the reading of it, you can learn anything besides the meaning of the video itself. Okay. That's all from me. I know it's quite short and maybe I haven't explained too much, but I hope you are enjoying it. So thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, it's okay. I think you have a great slide, I think, I know. You design with your own self?
Yes, I designed it myself.
See? with what? With pen and highlighter erasers on PowerPoint, yeah. Ink tools, okay, pens. Pens, okay, yeah, you have a great presentation here. You have a original slide, I think. Okay, I know. After that, yeah, your topic is about implementation, right? Difference of age. So the point is, can you give a simple conclusion? So what age is the best age to learning English exactly?
For me, I think is when you start from the early, like maybe 4 to 5 years old, like you starting to getting used to the language, it will make you easier to understand English better. Like maybe you can start from the parents, like maybe if parents usually talk English in the neighborhood, or maybe the child living in an English environment, it will make them easier to learn English. So starting from young, or maybe starting from, even if they're a baby, they can still learn English just by listening to their parents talking.
Okay, thank you, Eno. So for your information, guys, Eno have a great skill to drawings a cartoon exactly. So like she can draw animations, anime in Japan. So I'm still waiting for her to, I don't know, to make my cartoons persons. Okay,
No
I know.
promises, sir.
Okay. Thank you, I know. Thank you.
Yes, sir, you're welcome.
So after that we have still 11s acting here. So we will break for lunch and pray at 12, I think, right? A little bit. After that, we will continue like one after Juhurs. So I will post the records and I will post the meetings and mute. So, but we still have the times now. The next participant, is number 25, Sonia. Are you here,
Yes, sir.
Sonia? Okay, thank you, Sonia. Sonia will have a topics. Will deliver the topics about strategies teachers to develop students' interest towards learning English as a second language. Okay, Sonia, where can you show your cam? Okay, Sonia. So, how are you, Sonia?
I'm fine, sir.
Good. Okay, you look nervous. Okay, be calm. Okay, so again, thank you for Darmansah and Mr. Faisal Risdianto and the others that are still watching from the Zoom meetings. And yeah, there are two persons that's watching on YouTube too. The previous one is a little more persons from this, but it's okay. Than this one, I mean, sorry, but it's okay. So we will continue for Sonia. Sonia, time is
Yes, sir.
yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce. My name is Sonia. I'm from the second semester. So today, I'm here. I'm here to bring the theme strategies to develop student interest learning a second language. So teaching English a second language is a very complex task for a teacher. Therefore, teacher need to have effective teaching strategy so student can understand well in learning. It is important for a teacher to facilitate student interest in learning English. These facilities can use media or music. Learning English using a computer or media is more preferred because with the strategy of using music that the teacher will stimulate student interest. This will also improve academic achievement in learning English. Not only that, the teacher they also thinks of how to make them can develop student interest in learning English. Just as the teacher makes sure his explanation and as activities are just as the teacher makes sure his explanation and his teaching and help him to develop student in learning English. Teacher also often asks questions to students such as what activities they like this is done so that they can improve his teaching and help him develop student interest. The teacher they also state that he use video and provide other interesting activities to support learning. Activities that could arouse student interest in English, such as organizing reading program and language weeks for English, meaning that on Thursdays, students are required to use the language that has been determined. In addition, they also like listen that use projector, picture, and audio because it can help them to be more focused and easily understand the lesson. And with the music, they feel happy and not boring. Maybe that's all I can say. Thanks for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Sonia. Now, it's okay, Sonia. Yeah, you already give great information exactly, and yeah, it's about what is the importance about the strategies teacher to develop students, right? So and you already do the best things that you can do to speak, and it's okay, never mind. So it means that you already try to speak.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Sonia. Okay.
Welcome.
After that, we have there is no this person, so I think there is on the list too. Meili Sufiani. Meili, where are you, Meili? Okay, there is information too about Meili. So to make, I think we can finish before noons. Okay. How about Ray Anarchy Masail? Cheers? Ray? No, there is no two. Ray Anarchy. Masael. Sames, there is no informations. I hope Ray is, but okay. The commons problem is actually like, they have problems about with their networks on their village. How about Vina Juninda? Vina? Vina Juninda, you are here, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay, Vina. Thanks God. Okay, Vina will deliver about the important physical education, sport, and health. And she gets the topic from the reference for the topic from Research Gates articles. Okay, Vina, time is yours.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Vina Juninda. According by Dr. Kalidas Karak, 1015, the important physical education, sport, and healthy. Today, I will talk about the important physical education, sport, and healthy, especially in the area of yoga. As we know that this sport might be familiar to us, but we need to understand more about physical fitness, where yoga is anthropometrical and physiological fitness our body condition. Various research students reveal that participation in the activities and various physical game and sport in interesting. Physical fitness is a state of the body where a patient can carry out in his own that kinds and responsibilities from physical exercise and sport. They are closely related to healthy and well-being by doing physical exercise for longer period without fatigue for all ages. Why is sport important in education? Because this sport us to talk in the effort the active this education as a very large role in shaping the development of science and technology prevents humans from carrying out active activities as a result. Various physical and mental illness develop very rapidly throughout the world. The findings of this study will encourage the youth of the nation all over the world. Scientists have studied of yoga weekly and claim that yoga has a therapeutic effect and a short and short period of time, 30 for 45, and regular yoga practice can prevent medical relief to people who have a strong scientific foundation and are an India tool for improving the health of our muscles, controlling imitation related to breathing. Pranayama helps us control emotion relative to our breath. What is that? Because this affects pranayama without vital energy. Sit breathing become rhythmical slow, so it's ideal for controlling stress and overcoming emotion. On tip of exercise that is beneficial and does not just exercise effect is yoga. Some technique way of yoga practice are a medical, magical, and breathing tests have good benefit to body, especially for keeping blood pressure low. This yoga, if done regularly, is very effective and help both physical and mentally. This is referred from the ratio of research with that yoga can improve concentration, even increase intelligence, skill, and coordination. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, Tina, thank you. Never stop. Okay. Yeah, so it's okay, Vina. Calm down. Okay, you already tried, and thank you for your topics about the importance physical education, sport, and health. How it's very have a connections with uh, we learns and how we uh, study when we study, and is if we have a good health, it will help us to uh, more was it more understandings, right, about uh, many subjects, and we will focus and concentrate when we learn if we have a good health. Okay, thank you, Vina. Next is Rio Tinto.
Yes, sir. I wait here.
Yes, Rio Tinto will have a topics about teaching English to young learnings around the world and introductions as introductions. So Rio Tinto is 29th, number 29th for the
Yes, sir.
participants. Okay, Rio Tinto, for for now the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your time. And now I want to introduce myself. My name is Rio Tinto, and I can call my friend call me Toto. And I want to explain or the English public speaking is introduce teaching English to young learners. So you know the English language global is very important in the global world, and around the world it have the material on the teaching the English. We can in the circle 4,000 million people in the world is make this basic English. So in the circle, like the United States, Britain, Canada, or the Singapore, that's in English. But the Earth circle, that's people just know this is Earth circle, like the countries is India, Pakistan, or the uh, Thailand. But this expanding circle, like the Chinese, what Chinese, Singapore, all the countries around in Asia is know how important in English language for the young learners. So why we much early to learn English? So we much to know when to fight or the evidence to learn English. So the have the match have the theory of planning or the application to how to make the our children, our generation to know that for responsibility or the how the important that we make that value or the in the English speaking. So we're not just talking about the English speaking or the one action, but this is the general action, like the grammar, listening, reading. That's much to know to early. So we have much the value and trust learn. This is the case in this case. We're not to have why we Indonesia it is like the case the Indonesia this not the English language is not to know how the possibility better pronunciation and conscious listening. So we much have the chance for the one generation again. So we like the bahasa, right? We have the bahasa for the one nation and one language. But in the round the world global, that we have the English language for the English global nation. And I'm great. We love our nation and our country. But I had the global session. We much to know about the English. So we have the program here, and this program is one can improve to our children or our student. That likes the exploration and strengths of the English. This is not just talking about the we want the foreign language, but this is talking about all the connection about the language. So the second program is PLAS program elementary school. This is elementary school. This is talking about all the second school. So we have something there, the learning and the education from the school. So, and the next, we have the organization like teacher to teacher to make like the class, the solution, to make the solution for the whole country. So the inclusion there, the conclusion, why we must learn English and how years old we must learn English. In what the benefit, why we must do early to learn English, and what's the importance to ourselves, to our generation, to our parents, for the dead kids, the our children to know that solution. Okay, sir, and I want to tell again, we love the Bahasa Indonesia, right? But you must know the important language in the global. Thank you, sir, to
Okay.
attention. To you.
Yeah. Thank you too, Toto. Toto. Okay, your nickname is
Yeah.
Toto. That's right. Okay, Toto, thank you. So it means that teaching English to young learnings around the world, an introduction. Yep,
Sir.
because English is a global language, right?
Yes.
So with English, we can deliver what is the things that we have through using English language. Okay, Toto. Okay. Participants number 30. We have 31 exactly. Merlina Nurianti. You here, Merlina? I think so we can finish before break. Good. Merlina, okay. Merlina will deliver about the topics about difference in perceptions about English language, education in TT, which is still beginner, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Merlina will talk about English in TT. Okay, Merlina, time is yours.
Hello everyone. My name is Merlina. So today I will talk about difference of English language education in NTT, which is still beginner. The importance of English education in NTT, who are still beginner. Everyone perception of the importance of English education in NTT currently different. In NTT is described as home to unparalleled exotic beasts, with one of the best diving sites in Indonesia. In addition, tourist destinations such as Alor Island, Komodo Island, Rinca Island, and other regions are predicted to be crowded by foreigners. Tourists visiting the country of 2012. Therefore, some people say that learning English is very important for students in NTT. It's essential to find a job later. That English difficult to learn, especially saying the use of English in NTT is still beginner and still now. This means that students already have English now, but are still weak in developing it into a sentence or conversation. Students who are classified as high intermediate are still very low. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Sorry, Merlina. Sorry. Okay, Merlina. You nervous? You very nervous, I think. Hello.
Yeah, Mer.
Yeah. So, what is the specific things, the problem on NTT if they want to learn English? The big problem, the main problem. Can you tell me?
The problem the problem student in NTT is
How is it, Merlina? It's hard for you. Okay, Merlina. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Thank you, Merlina. You already tried. So, the last but not least, Yurinda Glory Saptinus. Are you here, Yurinda?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, Yurinda. Okay, Yurinda is the last participant for now. Exactly, we still have a few persons that have problems with the network. Exactly, so I will make a meeting for them for the next day, I think, or the other days. So Yurinda Glory Saptinus will deliver the topics about the importance of using the internet to advance the educations. Okay, Yurinda, time is yours. Okay.
Okay. Okay, good morning. My name is Yurinda. Today I will sharing about the importance of using the internet to advance the education. So I know everyone are familiar with internet science in school that was taught by the teacher in school. And now we are already expert in internet. Most people around the world are thinking the use internet only for social and entertainment purpose. However, it's obvious that the internet provide not only for social and entertain, but also to academic and scientific information as well. There are kinds of learning English through internet. Most students rather frequently use the most is video and blog. According to Almurasi 2016, said that technology plays a vital role in society and it can be used for many aspects of daily life. For general, people can use the internet for seeking a job, business, and even gathering some information that people need. Internet also can help students that need to learn anything about English, especially for student that cannot understand only for reading. Internet also give to the student an option to learn from video. For example, some of YouTube creators are upload any kind of video, include learning videos. Students all around the world are use internet to use easily gathering the data and information from many research. That is why internet also supplied blog as the best web for student that is need to collect the information from reliable source. According to Godwin Jonas 2003 and Worley 2005, said that another benefit of use web is they can subscribe the blog so people can get the information of the blog if they're updated. It's the same with YouTube. For example, Brandly is the one of blog sorts that people use to sharing about education. In, in conclusion, importance of internet in education to the student mean that it's make easier for the student to learn and doing research thing. In addition to student can relearn the content taught in the school. Okay, thank you. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Yurinda.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
So it means that do you have any idea how about the other persons or the the students that likes your friends now and likes uh yeah your friends now that on their village have poor network connections. Do you have any idea or maybe some opinions how to makes how they can have a good connections on their village? What do you think? It's not question exactly. I just asking your opinion. So
Uh,
it's okay.
in village is really not good connection, but they can go to the higher place that so they
Uh-huh.
can get connection.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So who knows that maybe you have others' opinions or maybe you have other tips for them because yeah, the disadvantage thing is about the technology exactly if that on that place or on that village it's really hard to find a good networks. But yeah, I hope the governments will make have some things to make the village that don't have any good connection have, can increase their connections and have exactly. Okay, thank you. So that's all for this day. Thank you for performance. Yes, Adam Jonathans.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm ready.
Oh, Adam Jonathan is already ready. Say, wait, Adam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we will still have at times. It's 11:47. So okay, we will continue directly for Adam Jonathan. Adam Jonathan will deliver about how to make early age children interest in English. Okay, Adam, time is yours.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. In this application, I am Adam Jonathan. So I'm here gonna speak about how to make an early age children interested in English. We're all here already know that English has been the international language in this world. In other words, it's important for now in our society to know, to learn, and to have a good skill in English. And that's why it's important to learn as early as possible. Many young families are now raising their children into language. First one is mother language, and the second one is English language. So, since what age is the best for the kids to learn English? Well, it's from the childhood age, which is the age during 2 years to 6 years, or the preschool years. But how to make them want to learn it? Okay, we're gonna go to the topic. First, from the family. The parents advise the child to know the advantage, the importance of using English, to learn English. And number two, use English as second language in the house. And number three, the parents can give the children to listen some music, watching the television program, listen to MP3 player, watch DVD or VCD with English, of course. And now we move to in the school, the teacher can encourage the English skill for the student with the English activities, like such as tell a tales or story, listen, singing some funny songs, listen to language in media, all media generally, like MP3 player, tape, or something like that. And in the classroom, for the support English learning, you can put the instructional media like a poster and charts. I think that's all. Thank you for your attention.
Adam, Jonathan. Yeah. So, what's going on? The previous ones, I
Yes.
call you and you cannot, you don't respond.
I'm not online, sir.
Oh. It's about your network too?
No, it's not.
Okay,
There's
okay.
homework I do.
Oh,
before.
Okay. It's okay. So you a little bit late to join
Yeah.
with us, yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for being honest.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Thank you, Adam, Jonathan, and thank you for the others. So yeah, this is the end for our public speaking performance. So we still have a few persons that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 persons that cannot present this day because they have a trouble with technical issue like internet networks and what I mean network connection. Sorry, internet with that is the same things. Okay, thank you to for Darawansa and Mr. Faisal Risdianto for still stay watching our Zoom meetings for public speaking performance. I hope you enjoy with all of the topics that the students, our friends delivered. And want to say sorry if they still have, not perfect, but yeah, they already try and they already do with the best thing that they can do. And I appreciate that. Thank you for all. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi